All right, boys, welcome back to another episode of the Fellowship of the Fleek Fantasy Football Podcast. Today, I'm joined by none other than Shin. Your live,
How you guys
Shin.
doing today? Good to be back.
It's good to
Good
have
to
you
be
back,
back here
brother.
again for season two.
Season two, here we go. And I like the shirt.
Fellowship of the Fleek.
I like the shirt that you're
Oh yeah,
repping. Let's show that off.
I gotta represent it. Michael here. Here
so,
for the entertainment.
are,
You guys
are
need to pick it up.
are we gonna need to make another shirt that like has last plus one land party at the bottom? Since that one isn't gonna be my last one.
We can do that. We can make another shirt. I don't know what kind of game you're gonna make the shirt from, but we can definitely do that.
Yeah. Um, cool. So yeah, thanks for joining, bro. For your league related topic, I felt like the one that was most pertinent to you would be the playoff rules. So we're going to be discussing last year's playoff rules and some potential changes for next year, or if you want to keep it the same. So let me just recap really quick what we did last year, and I'll talk about why I implemented it that way, and then
Okay.
I'll let you kind of respond with your thoughts on that. So
All
um,
right.
the
Yeah.
normal playoffs rules is just the top six by record, however that's defined, which is by wins, and then if for some reason there's a tie, then it usually goes to most points scored, and then the top six go to playoffs, and then you have a normal playoff bracket, no reseeding, and that's how playoffs usually go. So a rule that I had seen that I'd always really liked was this special rule where you reserve the sixth spot for whoever has the most points remaining that is not in the playoffs. So you eliminate the top five are already in the playoffs, and then the sixth would go to just whoever has the most points. And the reason I like that record is because if you happen to just be losing a bunch of close games but scoring a lot of points, but then you kind of get to a point where you know you can't make the playoffs and that kind of makes you give up. And so having an incentive like this kind of helps everyone keep in as long as possible because they know there's still a chance that they can make the playoffs. So that was the original intent of why I had the rule implemented. But we did get some negative feedback, particularly from yours truly, Shin, and maybe Jesse as well, that did not like that rule. So I'm gonna put it to a vote, and we will see how that goes. But yeah, first I want to just ask you, what are your thoughts on that rule?
Uh, I understand your justification in this, and I think we were all on board uh, with this rule in the beginning. But being that person that was affected very heavily during that last season, I just want to say all that explanation that you did, Mike, was all BS. It's complete BS. Yes, I agree that you'll lose the game although you score high, but at the same time, you're denying the person that put in the effort, who strategized every single match to at least get a dub in some way, even if you win by like let's say by
Yeah,
1 point. Like win is a win.
that's true.
Okay, let's
That's
get that
true.
straight.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight. I think that matters more than anything else.
Okay. But
Which is why I said get that BS shit out of here. Okay,
okay.
6 seed based on the record. It's the longevity. It's the longevity of the fantasy football season that actually matters, rather than
Okay.
the points scored.
What
Okay.
what about this though? You do say
No.
it's
No.
so if you could get if you could get 6 wins, why not just get one like or not 6 wins, but if you can get enough wins to be in sixth place, why can't you get enough wins to be in fifth place? Then you don't have to worry
I
about it.
mean, I mean, that I mean, I can't really make that decision, right? I mean, just because
Yeah.
I say like put in the effort to get in fifth place, that doesn't mean I'm going to get fifth place, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to focus on is the longevity of the season, strategizing each different matches depending on who you're going against, the injuries that you have, you know, swapping players out. That's how I beat what's that dude? Who did I beat? Tyler. Yes. You know how Tyler was on a win streak, then I kind of
Yeah, that
strategized differently, and
yeah, I remember
I put in Joe
that.
Flacco, strategized to finally get that dub against him. That was like the first he took that first L from me.
That is true.
Okay.
And then we put Korean Jesus on the thing.
And we changed it to chosen one,
Yeah.
exactly. So, like, all that type of different strategies, for different matches, that matters, man.
It
You need
does.
to I think the longevity of the season
Okay.
is more important than points.
All right.
That's my opinion on this.
And you feel
I
like
stick by it. I'm
if you
pretty sure
could
Jesse agrees with me too,
yeah, and
but
you feel like if you could put yourself in the shoes of someone who maybe didn't get the wins but was able to get into playoffs by the
no, I don't
points.
give a fuck. They still didn't get that dub,
Yeah, okay.
you know?
Well, I'm gonna
The
switch
dub
it
is the
over.
dub. That's what it matters.
I'm gonna switch it over here so now we can see the feedback. So this is what the initial feedback looked like from the poll I sent before. So we can see that it looks kind of like you and Jesse are the only two that feel strongly against the way we did it last year. So what I will say, Shin, is this episode, this is your time to try to convince the other people in the league to vote no on these playoff rules. Because I would say the way it stands now, I'm gonna like when I'm gonna put the vote out, I'm gonna put like, do you want to
I
keep the
see.
playoff rules? Yes, no, and I'm gonna put like I don't care. So I'm gonna vote I don't care because I don't, I'm gonna keep it like that. And just let you guys kind of vote it out. But if you don't bring enough people to your side, it seems like they're gonna keep the rules the way it were.
Mm.
Joji put
Just
something on
looking
here
at this
about
right
any way
now.
to incorporate points against, and I do feel like it would
I'm
be
not sure what
really
that
good.
means. What do you mean by, like, points against? Something.
So what Joji's saying basically is instead of giving that sixth spot to someone who scored the most points,
Mhm.
he wants to take into account like someone who had like basically they had a lot of points scored against them. So maybe they lost more games than they should have because of the fact that the people they were playing like went super off. But in
I
my
see.
opinion, like going by points
I
for
think that's
is
too much, yeah.
yeah, I think going for
Yeah.
points for is the way to counteract that because no matter if you won or lost, if you scored a lot, then you're still in. But
So, the reason I couldn't make 6 plays and make it to the playoff was because I think was it Chase
it
that
was
scored
Chase.
the
Yeah.
most?
Yeah, so I think that actually is a
The
good segue into just the next slide. I have some more data here kind of showing it, but
yeah, one thing the point I was trying to make, like, as far as, like, convincing them, if
yeah.
you go back to the slide, even Chase, who made the playoff, said it is a bit biased, though.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so the person who made the playoff by scoring the most points agrees with the fact that the rules that was implemented in the beginning of the season was biased.
Yeah.
Okay, which kind of supports my argument here, as far as, like, keeping the top 6 and making it to the playoff from 2 guys, me and Chase.
We're the most
The
affected.
most we're for exactly. We're the most impacted by the rule,
Yeah.
are also agreeing with the fact that we need to change it to where the top 6
Well,
makes
he
make
also he
the
did say
playoffs
I
next
thought
time.
it was good.
I thought he was good, but you gotta look at okay, but
Yeah.
look at what does it say
Yeah,
next?
it
A
says a
bit
bit
biased
biased
though,
though, but he
and I
started
agree, it
off
is
saying it was
biased.
good.
But it's biased. Let's
It
get that
is.
biased shit out of here, okay? This is about equality here, isn't it? Merit matters, guys. Merit matters, okay?
So
Record
there.
matters.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So here I kind of wanted to just show because I know Shin and I have talked about this, but I don't know if every single person knows. But if you actually look at what would have happened, what could have, should have, would have happened if Shin had been the sixth seed here, you can see he scored 116. He would have beat
Oh my
Mason.
gosh, Mason Square.
So he would have beat
Yeah.
Mason here, and he would have advanced to this spot. And then in this week, he scored 178. So he
Oh
would
my.
have destroyed Tyler. And so Shin would have made it to the championship round if not for this playoff rule. Now it's hard to say what would have happened in the finals.
Blasphemy.
I pulled up your roster and then just put in the amount of points that like so this is the lineup that you had in week 16. And so I just put in
Yeah, I
the
didn't even
yeah.
bother
Yeah,
changing
no,
it.
no, it makes sense. So I just put in what points they had in week 17. So like, Jalen Hurts, like they were sitting already. They had already clinched the whatever playoff spot that they were trying to
Mhm.
clinch. So, this isn't obviously what your lineup would have been, but this is kind of what it could like this is what you're starting from you'd have had, right? So at this point,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I can go back and see like who was a free agent at that point and all that. But I should have actually probably added some of these up, but if you have Calvin Ridley, so actually if you put Calvin Ridley in as your flex and move Jonathan Taylor up, that would have
Uh-huh.
worked. So let me just get it calculated
Yeah,
out real
but I'm
quick.
still short by like 54 points, I think, right? You got
11.3
169? Yeah.
plus 11.6 plus 25.4 plus 22 plus 1.1 plus 26.6 plus 16.04 plus 6.
I don't think I would have won.
So
You kind of popped off
I'm counting
in the
120
final.
without your other quarterback. Um oh man, my webcam is dying. Okay, shoot. Yeah, I didn't charge my camera
Yeah,
fully.
but like regardless of whether or not if I replace Jalen Hurts with, you know,
If you
subbing in somebody else, I
if
don't think I would have still won the final because like I'm still short 54 points, I think.
no no
You
I
scored 169.
no I think unless I misadded it, I think you're at 120. So I think you're 14 short.
Oh, I was looking at Chase's score. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta look at mine. Oh, I was looking at Chase's score too. Yeah, I scored 169. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was any chance for you to beat me actually.
Yeah, I don't think there was any, I mean, but still,
But you
second,
would have
I would
got
have gotten
second
second
place. You would have got
place.
some money.
And
Yeah,
I don't know exactly how much money was on the line for the second place, but I would
yeah,
have definitely gotten second place.
yeah,
Second time playing fantasy. I mean, first time, no, second time playing fantasy football.
yeah.
Seriously. So
That is
that stupid
unfortunate.
ass rule somebody implemented. So
Yeah. So,
maybe
yeah. So, is there
maybe
any
every
other?
season there should be a new commissioner. I think. What about that? What about that suggestion?
I don't think that's a
And you can
thing.
still do the podcast. You don't
I
think that's a
could.
thing?
Yeah. I
I think,
mean, yeah. I don't think that's really a thing. But here's the thing.
and then we can put it to a vote,
I'm a
you know?
benevolent leader. I let you guys vote on things. Some things I just unilaterally do. Other things I let you guys vote.
Or
So shit.
sometimes you're a dictator, sometimes
Sometimes,
you, like,
yeah.
take votes. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So Shin, I'm just saying, if you can convince the squad to go
I already said,
conventional
even,
playoffs,
like, the 2 people that were
yeah,
impacted the most by this rule are
yeah.
saying that it's biased,
All
okay?
right.
So that pretty much tells you how
Shin, all I'm saying,
that
bro,
that
you have the
stupid-ass rule
ability
shouldn't
to
be in
sway the
place.
group. You can sway the group
Okay, I'm
to get on
swinging
your
right
side.
now. Y'all, vote against it, okay? You may have a chance to win it all, just like me, almost.
But
2nd place, minimum,
they also could have
minimum.
been that one to sneak into the playoffs and win. That's also a possibility too. You never know.
Yeah, but look what happened to Chase.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
he did make it to the final, but,
he did
but
make it to the
still.
final, so he got
I
some
mean, he
money.
even said it was. I mean, he said it was biased. So like that's from his
Yeah.
experience. So I'm just saying.
Yep. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to catching up with the fellowship. So for you, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of click these as you say. So here's the first one.
I
Why are you laughing? You know what pictures are here.
mean, I just want to say that I did this through the phone.
Yeah.
I did it. I used that little. I had to download that PowerPoint whatever app in order
Google
to actually
Slides.
like a Google Slides or whatever in order to
Yeah.
actually upload the pictures. Now I'm like looking at it from a big screen. It's kind of funny. I just like randomly put pictures that slide. Now I'm like looking at it in a wide view. I'm like, holy shit, it's kind of funny.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, anything you'd like to say about this?
yes. So recently I got engaged.
What month was this? Let's start with that.
This picture. It was May, around May time.
Okay.
So I had to prepare, get ready. So I started at. So it was around May time. I proposed, but you know, the high overview of the story is that I started around 2 p.m. on a Saturday. Then it took me all the way like 6 to 7 hours to get everything set up and propose around 9 o'clock. So all those flowers I bought them the day of and I had to like I got different flowers. Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but like like in the middle part, there's like a little heart shit. You see those candles in the middle? I was making a heart shape out of it, and there's like another flower. So I had to get. it from somewhere else, but yeah, I was just setting all that up, proposed. She said yes, thankfully,
Nice.
and I think we're looking around May time next year to get married
1 year engagement.
for the
Nice.
wedding. Yep. So
Um,
it looks
what?
nice, right?
Just a wild tidbit I'll add that I know the rest of the fantasy league doesn't know, but this guy Shin over here was already planning his wedding with his fiance to be before getting engaged. So, kind of a out of the
Does
typical
order
order.
matter?
Out of the
Does
typical
order
order.
matter?
For something like this,
Does
I,
order
I would
matter?
say yeah. I mean, actually,
Yeah,
isn't
maybe
it
for you
true that you
guys.
you had the wedding venue booked before the engagement?
I think that is true, yes.
Yeah.
In my defense, the reason we did that was because I mean we talked about like marriage and things like that, but although we haven't I haven't proposed, but the problem was like as far as like getting a venue, like you have to it's like a year and a half of like waiting to get it reserved. Like even around like we were looking around March time whenever we talked about it and it was all booked for April of 2026. So that kind of gave, we were kind of like, oh, we gotta like hurry things up, try to
Mm.
book a venue as soon as possible before, something happens. Or we may get a date that we don't prefer. So we both agreed, although it was out of order, like you say. But
Okay.
for us, I mean, order really didn't matter. It's just like we knew we wanted to get married, so
Nice.
he was okay with waiting on the proposal.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and it's
A
kind of
little, yeah. I will give you a little side story. We actually had an argument the day before the proposal. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what type of argument it was, but it was a pretty big. We had a fight. We were pretty big fight. Like it was like I went home around like 2 a.m. the day before.
Oh damn. Okay, I don't know if I knew that.
I didn't tell you about it, but yeah, we had a big fight. Then I proposed to her day after. So
So the fight
kind of
wasn't that
kind of
bad, I
unique.
guess.
Uh, I'll say about 7 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, that's not great for day before proposal, but
7 out of 10, something
uh,
like that. But still, I
okay.
mean, the proposal made up for everything. So
All right.
yeah.
Okay, so we got that, and then trying to think if there's anything else about your proposal. Oh, I think one thing that's kind of funny is out of the Fleek squad, you will be the last one to get married, Mr. Lonely in the rear.
Hey, there's a reason I'm Mr. Lonely. Okay.
All right.
And also, am I also the last person
Oh.
to get married in this league?
I mean, you can. I feel like you can't
Or
count Prame. Prame is, he's
oh yeah,
19.
no, no, oh, yeah, yeah, excluding
Mason's
him, of
getting
course.
married in a couple years, so Mason's not married yet, but he's been with my sister for like
Okay.
10 years at that point.
Okay, okay. He already proposed to her, right?
Yeah, he already proposed.
Congrats, Mason.
Chase is not married,
I
and
think
Tyler,
didn't he have a doesn't he have a girlfriend?
he has a girlfriend, yeah, and then Tyler's getting married in October,
I see.
so he'll get married. He'll be married before you. And I'm
Okay.
trying to think. Wade's married, has a kid. Nate's married, Jesse's
Yeah, I think that's
married,
it. Yeah,
Joki's married. Yeah, Mason.
it's
So
Jason and I.
yeah, Mason and Tyler are. But you guys, like three of y'all, are going to be married in the next couple of years. So that's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so
So
I got the next picture up here. Looks like it's a cat.
so that's my girlfriend's cat, and just I was just like trying to. I couldn't find any photos to upload. I know we did a lot of things, but I just don't take pictures. She does, but not me. So, but this is like recent. I think it was last week. So I got this little cotton cave thing that a cat could go in, and whenever I bought it for him, he was getting scared of it. He was like sniffing around. He wasn't touching me at all. Then all of a sudden, my girlfriend sent me a picture of him just being in there. So that kind of made me happy. Yeah, I was kinda satisfied. I was satisfied. It was like the first thing. Like, I mean, I bought him toys,
Hmm.
things like that, but like it was like the first time buying something like that. So like I was kind of, whenever I was like watching him not having any interest towards it, you know, it was pretty sad. But now, whenever she sent me this picture, I was like, "Oh, this is nice," and I was trying to send my background picture on my phone. So
So your phone background picture is your girlfriend's cat now?
yeah,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah.
How do you get
His
along
name
with the
is Louis,
cat?
by the way, guys.
It's what?
It took a. His name is Louis.
Louis, okay.
Dude, it took a long time, man. It's like thing about cats is so hard. Like it's so unpredictable compared
Yeah,
to a dog, and it takes a long time to actually like bond. I don't even know if I don't know if I should say the word bond, but I mean it's a long time to actually get used to each other.
yeah,
Like I mean, especially the cat for sure. So he used to hide whenever I would come over and things like that. Now he's really Um, he greets me. There's like a special way a cat greets somebody. Like they would stretch or like yawn or something like that whenever I come in. So like he started to do all those things. So I think we're getting along pretty well.
that's nice. How do
I'm
you
the
feel
stepdad.
like
That's what she said.
Yeah, I mean you are the stepdad technically.
I am the stepdad of Louis. Yes.
Um, I know like you had experience with dogs with like your brother's dogs in the past, but like
Hmm.
how do you feel about because you never had a cat or like been exposed to cats much before this cat, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love both. I like both cats. I mean, I like animals, so I personally prefer dogs because the reason is that I have allergies. Like I have cat allergies.
Mm.
It's gotten a lot better for whatever reason. I think I got used to it, but whenever I like first saw Louis, whenever I came over, it was just terrible allergy. It was just like I was sniffing a lot. I was like coughing, sneezing, all of those. But it's gotten a lot better. But yeah, I mean, I like both.
Yeah, there's a special kind of cat food that you can buy that actually reduces their allergens, and yeah, it
Really?
helps Vicky a lot. So, have you heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Here, I'll show you real
Louis
quick.
just eats anything, so I wasn't sure that that kind of food even existed. I mean, I just take allergy medicine. That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah, so show
But,
this to this
oh,
guy, but this yeah, Pro Plan Live Clear. This thing works
does
really
it
well.
work?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. My vet is the one that told me about it. Trying to see if there's any other picture of that.
Allergen reducing chicken and rice.
Yeah, so basically like they feed a chicken this enzyme and then they use the eggs from the chicken on the food and that like reduces the allergens. But Vicky like she wasn't really allergic, but she was like slightly allergic to Alphonse, kind of like just the same way you described. But after using
Uh-huh.
this food, she has no issues at all.
Oh, yeah, I might consider that for
It
sure. I
is
might
more
talk to her about it.
expensive than whatever food you're
How much is
probably.
it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have to
Buy
get
for
it,
me?
so hell nah.
Damn. Hey, sponsorship, guys. Hey, we just talked about product placement. We just did
Yeah,
a
that's
product
true. That's
placement.
true.
Sponsor us, guys.
Purity needs to pay us. Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's probably it for
Which one's the
that.
next one? I thought there was another one. There wasn't. Oh, okay. So that's like the we should have done this one first,
I
but
asked you what
that's
order do you want the pictures in? You said I don't care.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But this is pretty much like we were looking at wedding venues for a while, so it's like part of the whole wedding process. So it's been busy.
Nice.
Uh, we booked the photographer already. We booked the venue. We're still looking for catering. Then those are the big things.
Are you gonna have Korean food?
No, why you keep saying? See,
I
there's
mean,
the thing about Michael. Michael keeps talking about having Korean barbecue.
what? When did I
Do
say?
you not know?
I didn't say Korean
You
barbecue.
and
I just.
Jersey keep talking about Korean barbecue, man. Having a
Oh.
girl. First of all, you can't even cook at a venue. They don't allow you to cook. You got to bring a cooked food So they warm it up and serve it to you. So that's the
Shin,
dilemma we're having right now.
Shin,
Like
you
I
could
don't know
have
if
them. You could have them prepare Korean barbecue in the back and then bring it out. It doesn't have
it's
to
not
be at
gonna
the table.
taste good, man.
No, you said that the ones that where you have to order from the restaurant, they get better quality cuts. You said that, not me.
Yeah, but at the same time, that still doesn't mean. I mean, you still gotta cook immediately and eat it. You can't just have it pre-cooked and
Oh,
like
you know what you could
bring it
do?
over,
You
warm it
could do
up.
it.
It's always not gonna taste good, even
Shin,
if it's like a
you could
good
do it like
cut.
hibachi style, like at my bachelor party. You have like a hibachi station, and they are gonna be right there. What's the Korean word for hibachi?
Hibachi.
Oh, okay. So we get that Korean hibachi right there on the side, and then they cook it, and then
No,
you just go with you. You
Michael,
line up,
stop.
and then you get in the line, and they put
You
some
lie
meat on your
down.
plate. It's perfect.
My gosh. Squeeze some sake out into your mouth.
Yeah, some soju. You have soju at your wedding, right? You got to.
No, we're not gonna have soju.
Damn, bro, what kind of Korean wedding is this?
I would like to have soju, but like the thing is, the venue that we decided on,
Hmm.
they like we have to go with their
Alcohol.
bar or whatever, yeah, alcohol, whatever.
Mm,
And it's like there's like a selection of like different alcohol that you can serve, and we try to do an open bar, but it's not like open as in like there's like a lot of options available. So that part we didn't like, but that was like the only option that was available. So
yeah.
we just went with it.
But I mean, did you ask them like, "Yo, can you get soju?" They might be able to.
I mean, I can ask,
Yeah, bro, it's your
but
wedding,
if
man.
that's possible, I mean, if it's possible, I'll definitely will
Yeah.
get that soju, not the flavor one that you guys drink, uncultured.
Who's you guys?
You
Yeah.
guys, who's watching this stream, a
Uh,
podcast?
we don't know if anyone in here drinks soju at
Oh,
all.
yeah, if they do, they drink the flavor one. Trust me, trust me.
So what does the
They,
unflavored one taste like? It's just straight alcohol.
the straight alcohol, baby. Sweet, it's sweet,
Uh,
sensational.
we're gonna need a sponsorship from soju.
From soju. Oh, this is another. See, I had to. You see what I did there?
You put them in reverse order or what?
No, no, no. I had to since I didn't have any pictures.
Oh, you had a screenshot from Sky Story highlight.
Yeah, this is the
uh,
one I shared. That was archived. I took a screenshot and I posted on the slide. Yeah, so this. I think this is supposed to. Yeah, 4th of July. We were just hanging out, so see, like most of my time is now with Sky, spending time with her. So
yeah, not as much G double I as there used to be.
gotta say, I miss it, Michael.
I know,
Gotta
man.
miss the GWI session.
Yeah, I know.
We keep talking about it, but you know, hasn't been happening.
Have you
I don't
tried?
know
Have
why.
you started playing Clear Obscure yet?
Oh no, I haven't. I haven't had the time to do it because mostly during the weekend we just like I just spend time with her, like either prepare for the wedding, planning things out, spending time with her.
Going to
So
fancy
just
restaurants.
oh,
Going to fancy restaurants.
I would say fancy restaurant. I would say like tasty restaurants. How about that? Let's
What
put it
was
like
that place
that.
you just went to? That place looked good, man.
It was like a Mexican
That
restaurant that
Elegante.
Sky Elegante that Sky took me for my
Oh, she took
birthday.
you.
Oh yeah, she took me.
Oh,
She paid
okay.
for it, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I
That's
mean,
right.
pretty soon it's gonna just be y'all paying for it.
Yep. But still, pretty soon it's gonna be like that. But while it lasts, we just wanna make things special
Yeah.
still. But it was like apparently it's a Michelin 1-star restaurant.
Okay, so I said
So
earlier it's fancy, and you said it's not fancy, it's tasty, and then you saying it's a Michelin star.
okay, first of all, it's a like you made a general statement, Michael, but I was talking about birthday restaurant specifically. So which is why normally you go to a fancy restaurant like yourself
Okay.
as well for a birthday dinner. So
Uh,
aside from that, aside from that, just tasty restaurants. But it was pretty good.
let me look up the difference in dollar signs from where I went and where you went for my
I don't
birthday.
think that's why is that necessary? Why do you
I'm just
why do
saying,
you have to compare here? I have to make the comparison. Could you please
Um,
share the screen while you're doing that, while you're
I
searching
do.
that, so that way people
What's the
are
name of the
exposed?
restaurant you went to?
Something elegante. It's
I
a
know it's something elegante.
El Salvador Elegante.
It was not
No, I'm
Salvador.
just I'm just making shit up. Hold on. What is that? El
El
Pastor?
Carlos Elegante.
Oh, El Carlos.
Okay, look
Carlos!
at this. El Carlos Elegante. 50 to
Price
100
per
per
person.
person.
Okay.
20 to 30 per person.
What is it? Chombo? What is this? A Vietnamese place? What is this?
Nah, bro. This is West African.
Oh. That's where you went recently, right?
No, that was where I went for
That
my
was it
birthday.
for your birthday?
Yes.
What about for Vicky's birthday?
I mean, that was back in December, bro. I don't remember where we went.
Okay, but it was pretty fancy. I saw the pictures. Some fancy ass
I don't
steaks there.
remember.
No, I remember.
Okay.
Because I saw that steak. I'm like, oh, that looks good.
All right. All right. I'm gonna switch it over to me now. Okay.
Okay.
So I got July. Hopefully my camera stays alive. So some of you may know I started volunteering part of the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, and this was a picture from my first hangout with Jordan. So he's 13 years old. He's my little. I'm his big brother, little brother. That's kind of what they call it. We met at a park and we kind of just hung out, talked, and I met his mom, and we played a little bit of basketball. We were throwing the football around, and all in all, it was a good time. I mean, he's a really good kid. He has like a good heart and like good personality. And I actually hung out with him today too. So, it's been going well, but I try to see him every other week and we just kind of do something like, go to the park or play sports or go to the gym. We went go-karting I think the last time I saw him, so it's been fun.
So what motivated you to do this again?
Yeah, so I covered it I think in
Oh, you
one of
already
these
covered it
episodes,
in a
but
different. Okay.
I there was this public speaker named Scott Galloway and he was talking about the struggles of boys that grew up without a positive male role model in their life. Like most of the time their fathers are not involved and then they don't have any like good uncles or anything like that. And a lot of them like are more likely to end up in prison. Um,
Mm,
and so this program kind of helps give them like a positive male role model. And it's kind of cool because, he'll tell me things like, I didn't think someone like your age would like be this cool or stuff. Because I feel like I can relate to him on like certain things like video games and things like that. But honestly, like the Gen Z and like I think he might be Gen Alpha technically, but they're so
or is
different
that the
from
new?
us. Yeah, like
Is
they're
that the
the things
new
that they do are so
thing?
different from like what we did. Like I was asking him today, like like what do you do like in most of your free time? And the answer was like scroll on like TikTok and Instagram. Like that's what they
Yep.
do for most of their time, and it's like when I was that age, those things didn't exist, and like the things I did most were like watch shows, watch anime, play video games, and it's like even those kinds of things are not as popular with like the younger generation. Like long form content is
Really?
just yeah, like
Yeah.
they don't really like watch movies and like shows as much as like we do. They just like to watch short content and then they don't even really game as much as I think we did either. So it's just like kind of surprising to me. So I'm learning a
Yeah,
lot,
that could
but
be a risk for like a short span, like short attention span, things
yeah,
like
I
that.
mean, I've been seeing there's a lot of
People are like
studies.
so addicted to that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, I saw some
it's
studies about that. It was kind of like alarming. So
yeah. I mean, I know
I heard
that
a
Vicky
lot
and
of
I have had conversations about like, you know, when we have a child in the future at some point, like
dude,
limiting
same
limiting
thing, man.
that and all that
Same
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Same
it's,
thing.
I mean, and then there's like, even the amount that we do too, like, and that's one of the reasons why I started getting into like reading again this year, and I think I talked about that maybe on an earlier podcast, but I used to read a lot of fantasy and I kind of stopped for a long time, and then this year I read Dune, the first Dune book,
Mm,
and then I'm
mm.
planning on reading the second one like leading up to the next movie. And right now I'm reading something. I'm reading some manga, but then I have like a whole like queue of books that I want to read. And honestly, it would be cool if some of the guys in the group here are interested in reading some of them with me too. Because I'm planning on
Are you
reading like
trying to make a
fantasy and
book club?
stuff. I mean, not really like trying to make a book club, but like if it happens, and it's easy, then that would be cool. But like I already
Okay.
have fantasy, I have an anime night, I have a board game night I go to, so I have a lot of things going on right now. Anyways, I don't know if I have time to facilitate another thing, but like if it's easy and people are down, like that would be cool too. So yeah, Tyler definitely covered this on his,
Oh,
but this was
what
his
you guys
bachelor
wearing?
party. So we went
That's a
to
spandex song.
yeah, that was where we went whitewater rafting.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah,
that's fun.
that's the wetsuit. But that was the cabin that we stayed at. It was
Got
super
wet.
nice. It was in I can't
Dude, that look
remember.
nice though. That cabin looks nice.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the name of the like town that we were closest to, but it was
Did
like
you guys do like a
2 hours.
campfire with some marshmallows?
No, we
Just
didn't. No, we didn't do any of that. But we were like 2 hours west of Denver, and like higher up in the mountains, and we just played board games, hung out, and then we did whitewater rafting, had a good time, and it was a lot of fun. It was a small group. It was just the four of us. Um, trying to think if, yeah, I don't think anyone else in here knows any of the other guys in the group. But this guy all the way on the right, I actually knew him before Tyler. So he's from Irving, and um, he worked at the In and Out on like Royal Lane with me over there, and then he ended up transferring, or not transferred. He was younger than me, so he went to UT, and then I went to UT
Mm-hmm.
also, and then I told him to come back and start working In and Out with me again. So then he worked at
I
In and Out
see.
with me in Austin, and then Tyler started working there too. So that's kind of how we bonded. We were all coworkers there In and Out for like 2 or 3 years.
I will. I would like to point out. I think the guy next to Tyler is Chinese, and the other guy might be Filipino. I might be wrong,
Wrong,
but
wrong, and wrong.
damn, looks Chinese. Damn.
No, bro,
There's
he's
nothing racist about this guy.
Shin.
Just want you guys to know there's nothing racist about this. I'm Asian, okay?
Shin. He's one of
You
your
can't get
kind.
cancer from this. No, no, I don't look Korean. I don't know what you mean. Maybe North Korea. Not with that hair, dude.
No, bro, he's Korean.
Not with that hair. Not with that hair.
I'm telling you, he's Korean,
American.
bro.
I bet he can't even speak Korean. Barely. Barely. Minimum four sentences.
Why is it always gotta be a
Minimum
competition,
four
bro?
sentences. Huh? It's not a competition. I can just tell from how it looks.
What if
No, I'm
he?
not dog. I don't
Uh,
want to rip on him so much, but since he's not here, but I'm just saying.
that's funny.
Guarantee you, Tyler. Ask Tyler.
Yeah,
Guarantee you, he can't speak Korean.
yeah. Maybe we need to get him in the Discord, but yeah, he's a cool guy. And then all these guys are from Dallas area too. So
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah.
I think Dennis is Vietnamese.
Is Tyler from Dallas?
He's from McKinney.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So um, yeah, so he's a DFW guy. But yeah, it was a great bachelor party. But then it's kind of funny because what that goes into next is not the best. But then after the bachelor
Mm,
party, I had an ER experience. So that Sunday
I'm glad you're
morning,
alive, Michael.
I know,
I'm glad
man.
you're alive.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, this picture was from I think Saturday, and then Sunday morning we had my flight out was like 8:30 a.m. and then you can see right here on the watch this is 10 p.m. So that night, like
Okay.
12 hours later, we were sitting on the couch like we were watching Pantheon, and then all of a sudden like well I had just like come up the stairs from taking out the trash, and then
Hmm.
my heart rate kind of went up a little bit from going up the stairs, and I sat down, and then I was like sitting there and it like wasn't going back down, and then I was kind of
What is
feeling
that?
it.
What is that at? Is that 1:30
It was at
BPM?
1:30.
Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Okay.
Yeah, it was at 1:30 and I was just sitting there and it was like getting faster, and I could feel like my heart was beating really hard, and like I could just tell like this isn't normal. And so at this point I actually had sold my Apple Watch because I was preparing to transition to Android. And then
Hmm.
Vicky was like, "Oh, put
Great
my Apple
choice.
Watch on and try and see like what's going on." So I did the ECG on there, and I think I did it twice to double check, and it showed this message both times. And then I asked my sister like, "Hey, like, is this a big deal? Because I don't know what that means." And she was like, "Yeah, like that's not good. Like you need to go to the hospital." So then I had this whole ER experience, which I don't want to, I could probably talk about that for like 30 minutes alone if I wanted to, but long story short, it was not a great couple days. My camera's about to die again here, but not a great couple days. It was kind of scary, just thinking about like shit, like what if something happens to me and stuff like that. But Vicky was there by my side, and she was a great partner through that. And
Mm,
it's kind of funny.
that's
Like you get
lovely.
you get married, and then you talk about the vows, and you say the sickness and health, and then 4 months later, you're there sitting in the ER, and then you get to see like, oh shit, like this
You
is
get
this
this is what
is
it means.
yeah, this is what it means, bro. So it's like, she was
Hmm.
my support, and she really kind of helped me stay sane and kind of like not getting too like down in the dumps and stuff. So shout out to my
I
wife.
just want to, yeah, I just want to comment how even during these desperate times, like, you had no idea what was going on. It would have been something that was very, dangerous to your health. I just love how at that moment you decided to take a selfie and throw up that peace sign like this
Hey, just in case,
during that. That's that mentality that we all should have always. That strong iron mentality. Just want to comment that there, but yeah,
Oh, thank you,
I'm glad
Shin.
you're safe, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, so I actually had my cardiologist follow up just this past Friday, and I've shared it with
Mhm.
most of the guys in the group already, just kind of in our separate chats and individually. But just in case, I think there's a couple that maybe hadn't heard. But I had my cardiology follow up, and he basically said, I think this was just a one-off experience, and I don't think this will happen again. And he even said
Do you
like,
still got to get checked up or after 6 months or anything, or was that like
yeah,
the
I have
final
a 6 month
follow up?
follow up.
I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but he
Normally there's a
said
6 months follow up. Yeah.
he said that if basically there's no event between now and then, he'll probably just do it over the phone, and we'll just talk on the phone, and that'll be it. But I forgot to mention, but since then I bought an Apple Watch again, and I did a bunch of research on like what fitness wearable is like the most accurate and all this stuff, and
But the
by and
accuracy of your heart
large,
rate and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, like by and large, the Apple Watch is the most accurate of the wearables from what I've seen. So, long story short, I don't think I can switch to Android anymore because I need this tracking on me.
So
So I
Samsung has
guess,
to step it up, man. They have to step up their game with this
yeah.
technology.
I mean, you're saying Samsung
Okay.
needs to step it up, but you're still on iPhone, Shin.
Okay, in my defense,
As a
I was always an
Korean,
Android guy.
that's crazy.
In my defense, I was always an Android guy. The only reason I switched was because of my girlfriend who wanted to have matching phones. So, although I'm pro Samsung, pro Android, the power of love triumphs everything, okay?
And at the end of the day, you are a man of love.
I'm a man of love, guys. That's the whole point. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah, I got good news. Just need to monitor my heart and for the next little bit and see if everything looks normal. If I don't have any events in the next 6 months, then I'll feel pretty good to go on like everything else after that. Um, and yeah, I think the thing that contributed the most to it happening was the combination of the altitude and the energy drinks. Because I don't drink caffeine usually.
And some substance use,
No,
recreational stuff,
no
you
substances.
know. Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, it was a yeah, good bachelor party and then kind of unfortunate situation after that. And then last picture I have here is just a funny picture from that month, but one day Vicky came down wearing this shirt and it says Aubrey and the Three
What is that?
Migos.
That looks
It's
like Drake.
it's Drake and the Migos.
Oh,
And I just thought it was really funny that she had this shirt. I had like cuz like when you like Vicky and I have lived together for like a year and a half, 2 years. I can't even remember at this point. We lived together for a while, so it's like usually when you've lived with someone for that long, you kind of see all of their clothes. And so like she
right,
came
right,
down with
right.
a shirt and I'd never seen it before, and it was just so funny to me, and I had to take a picture of it. But I think what
Was that
she
for the
was
concert that she went, or?
yeah, it was a concert, but it was a knockoff shirt at a concert. Like it wasn't an official. Like how they have official merchandise.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But basically, like there was like a random guy who was just selling knockoff stuff, and she bought one of those because they're a lot cheaper.
Still looks good, man.
Oh, it actually looks really good. It doesn't look
Is that
fake at
is that
all.
like is the 18 the year like 2018?
I'm
Is that
assuming,
what it
yeah,
is?
because
Or
that's the year she went
okay.
to that concert. Yeah. I mean, I could literally look it up right now. 2018 Drake and Amigos Miami. Aubrey and the Migos tour in September 2018. Drake and the Migos stopped in Miami, but was postponed originally for
It was
September
supposed
21, 22. Also, November 13 and 14 of 2018. That was when that
okay.
was. So, yeah. All right, so that's all the pictures that we have. And I just have one more slide with a question for you, Shan. When are you gonna read that Vinland Saga?
What is that? I'm not really too familiar with that.
Really? Do I need to remind you
Is that
that
what
you?
is that Japanese? I see Japanese words on Vinland Saga.
Yeah. You
Uh,
don't remember making a promise that you would read Vinland Saga by the end of the year? That was like 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years
end of
ago.
the year, as in like which end of the year? I don't think we specifies like
No, no,
which end of the
no, no. It
year.
was the end of that year. It's been 2 or 3 years
End of was
since.
it?
Yeah.
You
Let me
know, there
see.
are a lot of things that are on my plate right now, Michael.
Yeah.
I haven't really been following up with reading mangas and stuff like that. Ever since the
So Sky came. You don't play video games anymore. You don't read.
no, I play video games sometimes.
What are you playing?
Overcooked.
Oh, you getting cooked. That's what you've been playing.
But we did get it cooked from that overcooked.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, I've really got to catch up on those mangas, man. I haven't read it in a long time.
I
But
got your
Village,
Korean. I got your Korean Berserk right here.
could you mail that to me, please?
No, I'm gonna see you at Daniel's bachelor party. I'm just gonna give it to you then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I got that
Yeah, yeah.
Korean Berserk right here.
Hey, I love how you picked out those. Is that the conviction arc? Is that what
I
it
think
is?
so. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
conviction.
which is my favorite arc.
My second favorite arc.
Do you want me to during the bachelor's party, Michael? Do you want me to like you have to sit down and read it to you in Korean and things like that at
Yeah,
night?
yeah.
I
You
can, I
gotta
can
do
do
like a
that too.
voice. You gotta do like a
I'll
special
have that book.
voice.
I'll have the book like this, like, and just read it.
Yeah.
Just flip it over like that. That'll be the starting of our book club that you talked about. Right?
You're
Just like
you're
that.
gonna flex while you
Feel
do
it?
it. Uh,
See my arm shaking. But
nice.
yeah.
Well, those are all the slides that we have. I guess I wanted to ask you maybe just kind of open question on the league, but is there anything that you're, what are your
I
thoughts on
know.
the league next year, just in general? Like,
So this upcoming league, you mentioned something about the defense that I'm still not fully aware of.
yeah. Did you
So is
watch
that
Nathan's
being
episode
implemented?
yet?
I haven't watched Nathan's episode, but I don't know how that's coming into play. I don't know how much points that it will impact
Yeah.
each match exactly. I don't know if it's like, are we picking like a specific player
Well,
in
I'm
the
gonna say if you
defense
watch
team, or
Nathan's episode, you'll get all the information that you need, Shin.
how about you just tell
Nah,
me? I got like 3 bullet points. How about that?
no.
So this is how you're gonna get the views up, huh?
Yeah, I mean, ideally,
Could you
everyone
make a
should want
short? Could you
to.
make a short video? Could you make a short video so that way I could just like view that part, on
Um,
YouTube? I have a short
I
attention
was
span.
planning
You know
to,
that that
but
that TikTok
do you not
got
care
me.
what's going on in Shin's life or in Nathan's life?
Not really. I care less.
Damn,
I'm sorry,
that's
Nathan.
fucked up. That's fucked up, dog.
My life is more important right now. I got a lot of things on my plate, so
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nathan. I didn't mean it that way. No offense, but
Damn.
it
You're
is
gonna
what it is.
you're gonna hurt his feelings for sure.
No, his feelings not gonna be hurt, dude. I mean, he already went through that trial of getting into the Fleek squad, so you know, which what I wanted to say was like, there hasn't been a lot of ripping session in our chat recently. I don't know if you noticed. I was trying to bring it up. recently with those, using chopsticks and things like that.
Yeah.
But, I think we should try to bring it back if we can. So,
I mean, we
but
we we have a whole fantasy football chat, That's another option because
oh, it's gonna happen soon. Don't worry.
yeah.
I'll talk all the shit. First of all, I have no idea what's going on, but I'll talk all the shit. That's what you got to keep it alive.
Yeah.
And that's how people get riled up. You have to have this one ignorant person talk about as if they know everything.
And
It
that's
just
you?
riles them up, and that's me. And that's me. It just
Uh,
riles them up. That's all I want. Uh, I think that's about. I think. Are you planning to have what is it called, Dynasty League, starting this season? Like keeping one player, whatever.
did you watch Jesse's
After
episode?
this, I vaguely remember the episode. I know you guys talked about it. I don't know if we're moving forward with it.
Well, it's all gonna be on a vote, which actually after our episode today, I'm gonna make the poll
I see.
live.
What about the draft order? Is there gonna be isn't the
That's
draft next
that's
week?
no, it's in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Or no, it's in 1 week. It's in 1 week. My bad. It's in one
It's
week.
next yeah,
Yeah, it's next
it's next week,
Wednesday.
next
Next
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
right?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
What about the draft
If you
order? Is
watch
there gonna
Mace,
be
if you
something
watch
else?
Mason's episode, you'll see what's going on
Oh, did it
there.
already happen?
Did what already happened?
It already happened?
Did what already happen?
The draft picks.
I don't know. Watch Mason's episode.
My God, how many episodes do I need to watch? Man, I have Nathan, I have Jesse, I have Mason.
I mean,
That's 3 hours, bro.
I mean, you don't have to watch the whole. I didn't say you have to watch the whole
You guys are
thing.
not that important to me to spend 3 hours of my life just to figure out what the hell's going on with this league.
Uh,
I know I'm gonna get hoed. I'm gonna get hoed,
I
just
really,
like last season.
I really hope that
I'm the
you get
true
hoed.
second place winner from the
Yeah.
previous season.
Well, Shin,
Let's make that clear, okay?
Shin,
Chase got lucky.
if it makes you feel
Biased.
better,
Biased.
if it makes you feel better, if you're not first, you're last.
Mm, I like that. Okay. So we're gonna be like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that though. I like that though.
Yep. Yep.
I guess if I don't make it to the playoff, I would say I do have a special goal, is to make sure that you don't make it to the playoffs, Michael.
Okay.
If I
Good
could
luck.
achieve one thing from this upcoming league, it's that you're not gonna make it if I'm not gonna make it.
Well, here's the thing,
You know what I'm
Shin.
saying?
If I win 2 years in a row, that's just like really embarrassing for everybody else, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true. And it should have been embarrassing for everybody, even last season, because I got
I
second
agree.
place.
I agree.
And I'll stick by that. I'll stick by that. I got second
Yeah.
place. I got hoed, but I got second place. So everyone should have been embarrassed by that. Especially Jesse. He's been picking like his picks, man. He was just, I mean, he took a risk. Didn't pay off, but you know, let's see what happens this year. There's some rookies that are potential to
Have
be
you
good.
been
I don't know if he's gonna pick this or not.
have you been paying attention at all to off season and
No,
seeing
a
who you
little
want to
bit,
draft?
a little bit. But like it's so like what's like all those recommendations with the list of players to pick
Mock
during
drafts,
the
yeah.
draft. But the thing is, like, oh, we're doing a super flex, right?
Yeah,
So like everyone is just focusing on picking out the top five, maybe QBs and things like that. So it's a little different.
it is. I mean, you can look up Superflex mock drafts. Those exist as well.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if depending on my pick order, I might like not prioritize on the QBs if I know I'm not gonna get the ones that I want. So
Might be a dangerous
it
strategy.
may be it might be a dangerous strategy, but you never know, man.
Yeah,
Because like, most of the points are from those top six, top five players.
that is true.
The rest of them are kind
The
of
problem is you
it
never know who
averages
those
out.
top six players are going to be at the beginning of the year.
I mean, you have an idea of it.
I know, but anyone could get injured. Anyone could have a season-ending injury.
And hey, that goes for everybody, right?
That is true. But like, there's always someone like Tyreek Hill, right? Like 2 years ago, Tyreek Hill led the league in receiving, and then last year he didn't do anything.
Didn't Wade have Tyreek?
No, Tyler had Tyreek.
Oh, was it Tyler? I thought Wade had.
Tyler
I
had
guess I was
Tyreek
wrong.
for at least I think he drafted Tyreek,
Oh, maybe
but I don't know if
maybe
he
they
had him at the
traded.
end. Yeah, I don't know if he had him by the
Yeah,
end of the league. Yeah.
but yeah. I wanted to change my team name into something pretty funny, but like there was a limitation on the characters, so I couldn't do it.
Mm.
Um,
You got to get more creative, Shin. You can make it work.
no, I can't. It was like that. You know Shannon Sharp doing that like the rhyme.
Yeah.
It was something like that,
Mm.
but I couldn't do it. Maybe I'll do it next time
Maybe.
in the podcast. Next podcast if we're gonna have one. Pretty sure we're gonna have one again, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do it throughout this season too.
Okay. I'll have a different outfit on, don't worry. I think everyone should represent this podcast by wearing
By
something
wearing the shirt.
special that represents this league, like Fellowship this league. I don't know people that went to Branch View, they can put on that hoodie. You know, me t-shirt I got from Michael's bachelor's party. Always
What
putting
What are
this
you
hat
planning on doing for
on.
your bachelor party?
I'm actually not planning on doing a bachelor's party.
No, shit. Come on, bro. You gotta do something, man.
Do something. I don't know. Like I just don't.
Just make
I
an
don't really
excuse for
mind
us to
not
hang
having
out,
it.
man. Come on. We don't
I
hang
mean
out
that's true.
enough.
Yeah,
We don't hang out enough. So just that's gives us a reason to hang out.
a good point. But at the same time, everyone's getting busy. Like
I know
Jesse
you
has
just
2 kids, man. I don't
okay.
even know if it
You
can.
gotta plan it out in advance. You can't
And
just
you may have a baby soon. I don't know.
okay, but you gotta plan it out in advance. If you plan it out now and you say, hey, in 6 months is gonna be my bachelor party and it's on the calendar, something could pop up, but like for the most part, it shouldn't.
I'm still thinking about it.
Shane,
So,
please,
but I'll let
bro.
you know.
Okay, how about this? How about this? If you were forced to have a bachelor party, what would you do?
Mm,
I would say like with a reasonable cost, like not just like you have unlimited money, right? But like if you have the funds that you have that you could plan an actual real bachelor party, but you had to have one, what would you do?
okay, edit this out. Okay, it's gonna be one day. Just one day, starting at 3 o'clock. We're gonna get fucked up. At 9 p.m., we're gonna go to a strip club, and I'll pass out dollar bills to each and every one of y'all. Then we have to spend rest of them. Each one of you guys needs to get a lap dance
We're not
for
doing
that.
that. We're not doing that.
A lap dance for a fat chick. That means you have to go there early. Not 9 o'clock. I take that back. Like we gotta go there around like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock ish, because that's where all the heavy ladies are there. They're present,
Shit.
and they actually have to like switch at the pole because
No, I don't
of
know that.
physics of physics. And I'll stop it at that. And
Okay.
this is I'm strictly speaking from past experience. Okay, like
What does that mean?
the
I'm
pole
speaking from
the
past
pole size is
experience.
different. The pole size is different, guys.
Oh my god.
From afternoon versus the night, the pole size is different because of physics. You can't deny science.
All right, bro. Yeah.
Make sure you edit this out, okay?
I don't know if
I
you're
don't want
being.
Sky to watch this. Because like I kind of told Sky about this podcast that you're doing, and I told her how Vicky always comments on your video
Yes,
and things like that,
yes.
and she was like, "Oh, that's very nice. She's just being supportive, uh, to her husband." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So, and whenever she told me that, I had this feeling that she's gonna watch this episode somehow.
Hmm.
So, which is why I asked you to edit this out. So,
So you want me to edit it out for real?
no, just keep it on there. It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I just eat shit from her. It's okay.
You about to have an 8 out of 10 fight. Oh my god.
Oh, it's okay. I already proposed, man.
Yeah, she already
Can't back
sent.
out now,
Yeah,
Sky.
it's too late.
Can't back out now. You ain't like that. We're gonna be like those conservative couples, okay? Not those modern couples you know, that get divorced just because they don't like each other anymore.
Shit, you're
Or
on
did
some, you're on
or did
some, you're on some, some crazy shit this episode, bro.
or some I'm trying to make this entertaining, okay? I'm just talking BS.
Well, yeah, I think this is. I think you had one of the highest rated episodes last time, so I think that might happen
Oh, did
again this
I?
time.
Why did that even happen? I don't even know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened
But,
either. Let's
okay,
see.
man. How long was this podcast? How long is this?
This is we're at 1 hour exactly. This might be a good
Oh
time to
my
stop
gosh.
it. Oh, actually, no.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jesse
for sure.
Jesse had the most views. Jesse had 45, and you had
Oh,
40.
okay. Oh, nice. That was a 2 hour long. Is that 2 hours?
Oh yeah, because you came.
Oh yes, yes, yes. And people watched it.
Well, they didn't watch the
Damn.
whole thing. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I look at the likes. I got 3 likes, right? That's 3 likes there.
Look at analytics.
And I
Watch.
love how you're doing this analytics thing with 45 views. Look at the beginning part. Look at the beginning part. It's like high up there. Then after that, just dies down.
14%.
Uh,
Average percentage viewed 8%.
hmm.
You know what? It's still fun though. All right, this is a
It is.
good
It
part to
is
end
fun.
it. Is there
Yeah.
anything actually? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Uh,
you wanna call anyone out this year specifically? You wanna make any statements about where you're gonna finish?
as far as the statement goes, like we
Closing
talked about
statement.
in the beginning, that rule that Michael implemented, where the most points gets to succeed, is BS. It's biased. It's unnecessary. Uh, Longevity matters. Record matters. Dubs matter. Merit matters. Therefore, everybody, you guys, needs to vote against that rule, please. Which may give you guys a chance to make the playoffs. Maybe not, because I'm gonna make it, not you. I don't know about Michael, but I'll make it, and that's that.
Signing off.
Cut.